أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome to my Arabic class, lesson number 4. Let's begin with a recap of what we have done in grammar up till now. In grammar, we have studied that in Arabic there are 3 types of words: ismun, fi'lun, and harfun. Ism has 4 properties, and we started with ism and we started learning the properties of ism. The 4 properties of ism are its gender. In Arabic we call it jins. Ism can either be mudhakkar or it can be mu'annath. By default, every ism is considered mudhakkar unless it can prove that it is mu'annath. The categories that make an ism mu'annath are: number 1, if it is talking about an actual female, like the word ukht. If the ism is talking about a body part that occurs in pairs, like yad, that is a mu'annath ism. If the ism is a plural of an irrational thing, then that would be a mu'annath ism. Ism that ends in certain letters, like for instance ta marbuta, most of those words are mu'annath. Names of cities and countries are often mu'annath, and after that still there is a group of words that are mu'annath, and that's just because Arabs say they are mu'annath. Then we started talking about the number property of ism. So there are 4 properties of ism: its gender, jins; its number, adad; whether it's definite or indefinite, ma'arifa or nakira; and number 4, its status, its i'rab. In terms of number, in terms of adad, an ism can either be mufrad, or it can be muthanna, or it can be jama. A muthanna word is talking about 2 of something. A muthanna word has a special ending, ani or aini. A mufrad word has no special ending. In terms of jama, an ism can either be jama mudhakkar salim, or it can be jama mu'annath salim, or the third category, jama taksir. Jama mudhakkar salim and jama mu'annath salim, as the name suggests, there the noun, the mufrad noun, is intact and something is added as a suffix to make the plural. So in terms of jama mudhakkar salim, the suffix added is either una or ina. In terms of jama mu'annath salim, the suffix added, the ending added to the word is atun or atin. Today, inshallah, we want to talk about the third type of plural in Arabic, which is jama taksir. In terms of jama taksir, basically this kind of plural can be taken by aqil words, or it can be taken by ghair aqil words, mudhakkar or mu'annath words. So it's a very flexible, very common plural form. It's very common. The trouble with recognizing a plural which is jama taksir is that it has no special ending. Jama taksir has no special ending. As the name suggests, it is a broken plural, meaning the mufrad word, some change happens to it, and that's how the plural is formed. For instance, either a letter is added to the mufrad, as we see in the first example. So the mufrad was rajulun, and its jama taksir, its broken plural, is rijalun. An alif is added and harakat are changed as well. Ra has a kasra now, jim has a fatha. Rajulun mufrad, rijalun jama taksir. Jama taksir can also be formed by deleting a letter. For example, in terms of kitabun, the jama taksir is kutubun. So there was an alif in the mufrad kitab, but in the jama there is no alif, it's kutub. Similarly, the word safinatun, a ship, its jama taksir is sufunun. So the ya and ta marbuta of the mufrad has been removed, and also there are changes in the harakat. As we see that these plurals can be used for aqil words, as in case of rijal, it's an aqil word, it's a muzakkar word. It can be used for a ghair aqil word like kitab, which is a muzakkar word, or it can be used for a ghair aqil muannath word like safina. So it's a very flexible kind of plural that can be taken by all different kinds of words. Another way jama taksir can be formed is not by adding a letter or deleting a letter, rather just by changing the harakat. For instance, the mufrad is asadun and its jama taksir is usudun. So no letter was added or deleted, only the harakat were changed. They say there are about 20 patterns of jama taksir, and it's not our purpose or goal to learn those patterns. For our purpose, we will just read some of the different plurals and get familiar with them. As we learn a new vocab word, we should try and memorize its plural form with it. That I think is the best way to go about it. Now, in terms of the adad property of an ism, when we look at an ism, the first thing we will do is see if there is a suffix added to the word. We have to look out for 6 endings, and that's it. There are only 6 endings that we are concerned with as far as adad is concerned. These endings are ani, aini, which indicate that the word is musanna, una, ina. If this ending is present, either of these, it indicates that the word is a plural word, a sound masculine plural, jama, mudhakkar, salim. If the word has an ending either atun or atin, this indicates that this ism is sound masculine plural, jama, muannath, salim. So these are the 6 endings that we have to look out for. If my ism does not have any of these 6 endings, then either that ism is a mufrad ism, singular, or that ism is a jama taksir, broken plural. How will I know if this is a singular word or a broken plural? I cannot know. There's no clue that tells me that. Only the meaning of the word will help me. So I have to increase my vocabulary there, that is concerned. Then we have this chart. It's an exercise, and we have certain words, and we have to figure out its jins. Is it muzakkar or muannath? And we have to figure out its adad. And now we can figure out whether it's mufrad or musanna or jama. To figure out the adad, always first look if the word has an ending. For instance, in the first word, abiduna, does it have any of the 6 endings? My 6 endings are ani, aini, una, ina, atun, atin. Yes, I do see one of the ending, una. Now I have to remember this ending indicates what? It indicates that this is a plural form, sound masculine plural form. So the adad of abidun is jama. Now, if I look at bi'run, do I see any of the 6 endings? No. Now I have to think, is this a mufrad word or a jama taksir word? Because I have heard this word before, I know bi'r means a well, one well, so this is a mufrad word. Ka'saini, does it have any of the 6 endings? Yes, it does. Aini. Aini was an indicator of a musanna. So this word ka'saini means 2. Ka'as means a cup, so 2 cups. It's a mu'annath word. Ar-raki'ina, does it have an ending? Yes, it does. Ina. Ina ending, jama, mudhakkar, salim. This is a mudhakkar word, it's a jama word. Bintani, does it have an ending? Ani. Ani was an indicator of musanna. So this is mu'annath, bint is girl, so it's a mu'annath word, and its adad is 2, musanna, dual. As-sajidati, does it have an ending? Yes, it has the atin ending, the ati ending because of al. As-sajidati is a jama mu'annath salim. This word is a mu'annath word. Mu'minina, it does have an ending, ina, jama mudhakkar salim. Mudhakkar word, jama mudhakkar salim. Al-kafiruna, una ending, jama mudhakkar salim, mudhakkar word. Ash-shamsa, Does it have an ending? It does not have any of my 6 endings. Ani aini, una ina, atun atin. None of those. Either this word is mufrad or this word is jama taksir. Because I know the meaning of the word shams, I know this is a mufrad word. It means the sun. And it is a mu'annath word because it is in the Arab said so. It's in the story. Ta'ibatin has the ending atin. This is a jama mu'annath salim. It's a mu'annath word. Repenting women. Udhunaini has the ending aini, dual ending. So it's talking about 2 of something. If I remove the ending, I'm left with the original word udhun. Udhun means ear. Udhunain, 2 ears. Mu'annath word, muthanna word. Rijalun has no ending. Either it is a mufrad word or it is a plural word. In our Jama Taksir class, we just learned Rijal is Jama Taksir, plural of the word Rajul. Rijalun is men. Rijal is a Muzakkar word and it is a Jama Taksir. Kitaban. Again, no ending. It's either mufrad or it is Jama Taksir. I already know Kitab means a book, so this is mufrad. It's a Muzakkar word. Fa'izaini, aini ending, muthanna word. I remove the ending, I'm left with the word fa'iz. Fa'iz is a muzakkar word, means a winner. Fa'izain, 2 winners. Qanitatin, atin ending, mu'annath, jama, mu'annath, salim. Dutiful, obedient women. Ad-dalbu, no ending, but it was in the story. I remember it means a bucket. It's a feminine, mu'annath word, and it's a mufrad word. Jannatan has ta marbuta. It's a mu'annath word. It's a mufrad word. It means a garden. Kutuban, now. Here again I see no endings. So I have to know whether it's a mufrad word or a jama taksir. I just read in my jama taksir lesson that kutub is the plural of the word kitab. So kutuban is a jama taksir. Now, is this a muzakkar word or a mu'annath word? Plurals of all irrational plurals are mu'annath in Arabic. We learned this when we were learning the jins of a word. One of the categories that makes a word plural, that makes a word feminine, is if it is a plural of an irrational. So the plural of kitab is kutub. Because it is a plural of a ghayr aqil, this word is a mu'annath word. Jama taksir, mu'annath. Al-kursiyi, mudhakkar, and it's mufrad. I know it means 1 chair. La'ibina, I see the ending ina, so this is a jama mudhakkar salim. I remove ina, I'm left with la'ib. This is a mudhakkar word, means players. Al-khaliduna, una ending, jama mudhakkar salim. Al-khalid, the one who keeps on living. So this is a mudhakkar word and it's a jama mudhakkar salim word.